Hey y'all, this video is on abuse, the topic of abuse. This is a serious issue in our society. Men very commonly abuse women and children. Men also abuse other men. Women abuse other women. My main thought about that is if you don't want something to happen, don't allow it to happen. I will say that again. If you don't want something to happen, don't allow it to happen. If you don't want to get abused, don't put yourself in situations where you can get abused. If someone you know is abusive, ideally don't be one-on-one with them, because most likely you'll get abused. But also think about what you're doing. Say somebody is verbally abusing you. Think about what you're doing to set off that abuse, or that yelling. In regards to sexual abuse, if someone is sexually abusive to you, do not ever be alone with them in a car or in a house. That would be very wise. You treat people how to treat you. I remember my manager and owner at Papa John's came up to me and said that, and I was like, yeah, I heard that a long time ago. You treat people how to treat you. Does that make sense? So, yeah, if you don't want certain things to happen, you have to set boundaries. You have to say no. Read the book Boundaries. The subtitle is When to Say Yes, How to Say No to Take Control of Your Life. That was the most life-changing book that I've ever read. And if you read it, it will greatly, greatly improve your life. Because it's all about don't let people boss you around. Don't let people push you around. Don't be a doormat. Don't put up with abuse. No means no. If you don't want something, don't let it happen. If you don't want something to happen, don't allow it to happen. Don't put yourself in those situations. Don't be friends with abusive people. Right? There's a verse that says, do not make friends with the hot-tempered man, or else you will learn his ways and yourself become ensnared. So watch out for people who have a short fuse. Because if you talk to them or you hang out with them and they're like angry all the time, you're going to start being angry all the time. And it can be funny to laugh at such people, if they're if they get easily angered. But it's better to just keep your distance from such people, because then you're going to start to become like them and have a short fuse. So watch out for that. Don't let yourself get abused. Don't let anybody you know get abused. Keep your children safe. Keep your friends safe. Keep your mate safe. And, it's good to, always have an open dialogue about everybody in your friends' life, or your children's life, or your mate's life, everybody that they're around. Keep an open dialogue about those people, and if they feel like they're safe around them. And if they don't feel like they're safe around them, something needs to be done. And hopefully you and your friend or mate, whatever, will take the steps necessary to distance yourselves from such people. It's very important to stay safe. Stay sane. Maintain your mental health. Don't put yourself around abusive people. Don't let yourself go crazy. Don't put yourself around crazy people, because they will make you go crazy eventually. Like my ex-husband was losing his mind, and I remember my mom said, yeah, when you live with the crazy person, they can make you go crazy. Because I think that happened with my dad and my mom. Because my dad was going crazy. And my ex-husband was going crazy. And he kind of made me a little bit crazy. But, yeah, you don't want to live with a crazy person. You don't want to live with a crazy person. So remember that and put up your boundaries. Put up your walls. Sometimes walls are good. Sometimes they are. And it might seem mean, but you got to protect yourself. You got to stay safe, And that's why so many people don't protect themselves. They don't put up boundaries because they're like, oh, that's so mean. Well. You can't just be nice 24/7 to every single person. You can't be nice to Hitler. Everybody was nice to Hitler, and that's why millions of Jews were killed. Maybe you all have your own Hitler in your life, and you're nice to that person. And don't be nice to Hitler. There's people like Hitler. You don't want to associate with them, or else you're going to become evil just like them. you know? You don't have to be nice to everybody all the time. It's okay to set boundaries, to put up walls occasionally, to keep yourself safe. Anyways, God loves y'all. God bless. Bye.